Check. Okay. My audio should be coming through. Sorry that apologies that took so long, but we currently have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for a lot of our viewing area. This is in effect actually through Alabama. And we do have a tornado warning in Mississippi right now. This is associated with a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like they're going to cancel this because this is not warned in Alabama at the moment. Wow, that's a lot of lightning. Let's go ahead and switch over to our velocity. So yeah, I don't think they're going to continue that into Alabama. They're probably just going to let this one go because it does not look like it is producing a tornado anymore. But I do want to, and we'll come back up to Georgia here in a second, I do want to keep an eye on this severe thunderstorm warning. This has a considerable tag on it. This does not have a tornado possible tag right now. I wouldn't imagine they'd add one, especially not now. Doesn't look like there's really anything here, just except for some strong winds, which radar is currently picking up 60 or so mile per hour winds, but I'm sure there's this is warned for 70 mile per hour winds just southeast of Birmingham. Coming back over here into Georgia, let's take a look at what we've got going on here. Okay, so we do have some strong winds associated with these thunderstorms that are moving into Georgia right now. Around 60 miles per hour winds, at least being picked up by radar. This is warned for max wind gusts of 60 miles per hour and less than a quarter inch sized hail. Let's activate our live scan. And okay, there's that flash flood warning that was issued. Radar indicated flash flood threat. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen, and additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Now, let's take a look at our severe thunderstorm watch here, because this is still in effect for the next hour and a half. This is in effect until 11 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning continued down in Louisiana. But yeah, let's take a look at this. So Georgia counties, we got Bartow, Carroll, Chattooga, Cherokee, Clayton, Cobb, Coweta, Dade, DeKalb, Douglas, Fayette, Floyd, Fulton, Haralson, Heard, Meriwether, Paulding, Polk, Troup, and Walker counties. Max hail size expected is 2 inches. Max wind gust of 70 miles per hour. Storms are moving east at about 40 miles per hour. So, and main concern with this severe warning here is our strong winds. Hail is not too much of a threat right now. with this one, doesn't look like there's really much hail at all. Maybe a little bit, but main concern is just going to be heavy rain and strong winds. Using our probe tool again, we can see we've got about around 60 miles per hour winds up in this storm here. And those are just moving into the Cedartown area. And if I could do let me try and do a storm track on this. Let me try and draw a storm track right here. Let's just do something like that. I don't know which way these are moving. You know what, let me clear that. Let me take a look at this here. So let's take a look at our storm motion vectors here. So this is moving 297 degrees at 35 knots. I don't have knots, but let me take a look here. So 35 knots, 2 miles per hour. That's about 40 miles per hour. So let's redraw the storm track here. About 40 miles per hour. All right. So Villarica, this will impact Villarica at about 10:04. Ackworth at around 10:07. 10:12, Powder Springs and Kennesaw, 10:14. Douglasville, 10:17. Lithia Springs, 10:19. Marietta, 10:21. Fair Oaks, 10:22. Mableton, and 10:25 will be impacting Smyrna. So, Kennesaw around 10:10 or 10. Ooh, man, why was that so loud? That was very loud. I apologize for that. I don't know why that one was so loud. All right, so 297. That's actually, I don't think that's, do I have that right? Let's see here. Let me draw another one. Oh. All right, it's not letting me draw another. Okay. Let's actually go to our latest frame here. Oh. I don't remember turning that on. Okay. That's a little bit more accurate. There we go. That one was quieter. So we did just have our severe thunderstorm watch continued for parts of Georgia. I do actually want to take a look at that and see what it was or where it was continued for, unless it's just continued for the entirety of everywhere in Georgia. So let me take a look at that really quick. In the meantime, Cartersville, this will be impacting Cartersville at around 9:58. 10:08 will be impacting Ackworth. 10:14 Kennesaw. 10:15 Powder Springs. 10:20 Lithia Springs. 10:21 Austell and Marietta. 10:22 Woodstock. 10:23 Fair Oaks, and 10:24 Mableton. This is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Looks like they've continued this. I guess that was just one of those that they send out periodically. All right. Let's get rid of that storm track. Oh. This software is kind of buggy. I do apologize. I am working on making an in-house software, so we won't have to use this anymore. And it'll have less bugs. So this is more of a test stream, because I don't have everything set up yet. Matter of fact, everything is far from being set up, but I did want to do a little bit of a test stream here, just to make sure that everything is going good. Let's activate our live scan on here. It's weird. Our sweep is not there. This is probably just need to wait a little bit more. All right, this severe thunderstorm warning is active still. The other one was allowed to expire. This one is in effect for another 30 minutes, and depending on the strength of the storm as it moves through, they may get rid of the warrant, or they may issue a new warning. But yeah, let me actually go through our... Oh, I don't know if this will work. Okay, it will work. Awesome. All right, so let me turn off our... Let me turn off our radar here for a second. So what I want to show you is this is our outlook for today. Currently, us here in Georgia, some of us are under a slight risk for severe weather. This is for a 2% tornado risk. Probably not going to be seeing anything tornado-wise. Can't rule anything out for certain, but most I'd expect is maybe a warning or two. Wind, we do have a higher, this yellow here is a 15% wind risk, and the rest here, this brown is a 5% wind risk. And I think I did not show our hail. It's a bit broken because of the new SPC outlooks, which is basically just our thunderstorm outlooks. They changed some stuff on there, and all of the softwares are now everything's got to kind of catch up. But we do have a 15% hail risk, and then another 5% up here. That severe thunderstorm warning was just updated. They've continued it for western Paulding, Haralson, central Carroll, and southeastern Floyd, and Polk and southwestern Bartow counties. So let's reactivate our radar here. Let's reactivate our live scan radar. And let's take a look here. They did upgrade the hail size to about 1 inch. Let me see here. Okay, radar isn't picking much up, but we can't rely on radar accurately for hail. Can look at, do we have local storm reports? We do. Okay, but we don't have any here in Georgia. Alright, that's okay. Wow. Hearing lightning outside currently. Alright. Still have some very strong winds of around 60 miles per hour. This may cause damage to roofs. Yeah, roofs, siding trees, and hail damage to vehicles too. So if you haven't already, get your vehicles inside if you are under this severe thunderstorm warning right here. All right. And again, this is in effect until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And so is our severe thunderstorm watch. These are all still in effect. We've got some more severe storms. The majority of them actually are still in Alabama at this time, but may still see some severe thunderstorm warnings being issued as the night goes on. Wow, look at that. Definitely got, okay. Oh, awesome. You know what? Yeah, remember when I was talking about how our software is a little bit buggy? Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. Definitely still got some strong rain down here, or some heavy rain, sorry, down here in Alabama. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning does look like they have lifted the considerable tag, and it is now warned for just 60 mile per hour wind gusts. All right, we got a new alert. They are still continuing the severe thunderstorm watch. This is still until 11. Severe thunderstorm warning in Alabama. Where was that issued for? I need to start paying more attention to these. Oh. And in Mississippi. It's this one down here. I do want to kind of keep taking a look at all of these. Don't expect these to be impacting us up here in Georgia, but I am interested in looking at these regardless. Wow, look at that. Nice little cell here. Nothing too crazy going on, just some wind and hail. New severe thunderstorm warning for Shelby, Alabama. Let's turn off our radar labels. I bet they just continued that. Yeah, that all looks like it was continued. Alright, focusing back up here in Georgia. Let's take a look. Okay, this is about halfway through the polygon now, moving into western Paulding County at this time. About to hit Bremen. Currently hitting Rockmart and Taylorsville at this time. Whoa. That was my fault. That actually wasn't the software. Wow, okay. So if we take a look at this, it does look like we're getting some stronger winds on this storm. Could expect some power outages associated with these storms. You know what? I am... I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I was going to try and get our camera set up, but I don't think I'll have enough time for that. And I do not want to leave the stream right now. All right. Okay, have I activated live scan? I have not. Need that on so we can get the fastest radar updates that we can. Alright, this is working. Alright, new radar scan coming in right now. I think we're getting I think we're going to get our velocity scan, yeah, a little bit late. Oh, speaking of, there's our new velocity scan that just came in. Oh, man. Hearing some very strong winds outside right now. You know what? I will be right back. I will let this radar play. New severe thunderstorm warning for Pickens, Alabama. I will be right back. Okay, I am back and currently setting up a camera. Let me just try and set up this camera real quick. Getting a live weather camera set up. So we'll have a live view of outside. It will be facing east, so we won't see the storms coming in, but we aren't really going to see much anyways, because it's nighttime, it's dark. The severe thunderstorm warning is still in effect for the next 10 minutes. I don't know if that beeping is coming through. I hope it's not, but yeah, I don't know what that was. Okay, it is saying that find network host offline. It is saying that both of these are offline, so I'm gonna try as quick as I can to see if I can find where our camera is at. This is 190. I believe it is. Okay. Oh, perfect. All right, we're going to be setting up a camera here. There we go. Come on now. Yes, okay. Apologies. I am still getting this set up. Oof. Apologies, just one moment. Um. eh. Okay. Okay. Let me attempt to get this up and running. Okay. Let's just do that, and then um wow. Is that like crazy loud? Alright, I do apologize. I'm trying to get this set up. Um, Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, let me get everything here figured out. Just a few more seconds and we will be ready to roll here. Alright, this is a live look at our, wow, yeah. Turning the light on, you can just see the sheer amount of rain here. Trying to get a view of some of this lightning. That's our infrared view. Trying to just see what looks best on here. I think that this is gonna look the best. Turn on our light. We just turn down our brightness here. No. Yeah, we'll turn that off. Okay. Alright, again, this is a live look at outside. Wow, look at that lightning. Alright, I'm gonna leave this up. Gonna try and work on a few more things here, and we will get back to our live coverage as soon as possible. And wow, the wind outside. Man, it is just coming down out there. Did our camera disconnect? Oh, no, it did not. So, if we turn on our light, you can just really see all the rain that's coming down. I can try and get audio of this. Maybe not. And again, that is a live look currently at outside at these storms. moving through the Atlanta metro area. Switching back to our radar, you can see this updated severe thunderstorm warning. Still, oh, there is a tornado possible tag on this severe thunderstorm warning. And let me take a look at our velocity radar. I do believe if there is to be a tornado, again, this is just possibility. It could be up here. That's what it looks like just to me at the moment. I don't know if... Let me see if I can go back a couple scans. Yeah, it definitely looks like if there is a... or possible area of rotation right here. Oh, I'm still drawing. And this is currently our only severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect in the state of Georgia, but it covers such a large area. This extends all the way up. This covers, how many counties does this cover? This covers Paulding, Carroll, Cobb, Douglas, Coweta, Fulton, and Bartow counties. Again, a tornado possible tag is present on this severe thunderstorm warning. So, if you haven't already, make sure that you are in shelter as these storms are coming through. And again, here's a live look at our Skycam. And if I turn the light off here, we can, you know, doesn't really look like much. I'm trying to see if we can capture some lightning just like that on our camera. So the rain has let up a little bit. And so has the wind. But still lots of lightning associated with this thunderstorm. And switching back to our radar here. Still wanting to keep a close eye on this because they did add that tornado possible tag. And just to reiterate, southeastern Paulding looks like there may be a possible little area of rotation here. Nothing too crazy right now, just something to keep an eye on as this moves through the warned area. And we are still not out of the woods because after this, we're still not out of the woods after this storm because we do have some rain and even some more severe storms down south. I don't think these will really carry over into Georgia. I wouldn't imagine that it would. Okay. Severe thunderstorm watch expires in an hour, still set to expire at 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. taking a look at our national radar, we can see this currently all the storms moving through Georgia right now, and we've still this little tail right here. That is going to keep moving southeast. It's our playback of the last few hours, so you can get an idea of where and how this is moving. All right, switching back to our live scan radar. Again, severe thunderstorm warning, warned for 60-mile-per-hour winds, 3/4 of an inch hail size, or maximum hail size, and a possible tornado. Looks like our area of rotation has weakened. But we still do want to keep an eye on this as it is moving through. As it's beginning to move into this polygon here. It does look like the winds on the extreme northern side of this have kind of let up, but we still do have, looks like some strong winds still back here. And again, the tornado threat is low, but it is not zero. We do have a 2% tornado risk in effect today. That is a level, I forget, what level is that? That is a, it's level 1 out of 7 risk for tornadoes. So very low chance that we will be seeing tornadoes, but we still do have a little bit of increased confidence in the possibility. As we saw earlier, we did see some rotation associated with this storm, but that has, it does look like that has let up a little bit, mostly actually. Again, it was around this area right now. Currently, it would be around here. But it does look like it has let up and doesn't really look like much of a threat anymore at this time. Alright, let's take a look at our reflectivity. I do see why they kind of let it doesn't look like there's very much hail falling in this storm at the moment. Let's check back down in Alabama at these storms. Definitely some heavy rain falling with this storm. The heavier rain actually outside of the warned area. So that's kind of interesting to see. Because I wouldn't totally be surprised if there was some hail down there. That does also appear to be where the strongest lightning is, so interesting that they kept this up here, likely because of the wind threat. Let's see, let's take a look at this a bit more. Not really seeing much rotation there. Or really any to be concerned about at this time. Let's go back to our severe thunderstorm warning here in Georgia. This is for Paulding, Carroll, Cobb, Douglas, Coweta, Fulton, and Bartow counties in Georgia. And the main threat with this is going to be just some wind. Our rotation has let up and no longer looks to be of concern. Still going to be monitoring this very closely, just to make sure that there is no actual tornadic rotation in this storm. Let me activate our live scan once again. Wish there was a way to keep that on, but it is what it is. Yes, this is moving into the Douglasville area right now. Looks like Lithia Springs, Powder Springs, Hiram. Y'all are up next to be impacted by this severe thunderstorm warning. And again, our severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Did we just have an expired warning come through? Okay. I don't know why that said new and expires now. Has it been saying that for all of these? I hope not. I don't even see the warning for that. That one was continued. Okay. So they just updated the severe thunderstorm warning here in Georgia. They have removed the tornado possible tag. No longer appears to be any rotation associated with this storm at this time. This is still in the 2% tornado risk, though. This is in our little area of increased confidence for tornadoes today. But looks like that was just a little brief area of rotation that has since let up. And again, taking a look at our national radar over the past few hours, can really see how this storm has been moving. This whole system's been moving, really. And you can kind of see how this has been wrapping up. This end over here. So that's just to get a good idea of kind of the motion of this storm and where it's going to be heading. Getting a closer view down here in Georgia. You can see its movement here. All right, switching back again to our live scan radar. Speaking of which, getting a new scan in at this time. Is going to take a minute for our velocity data to update. Or is it? Yes, it is. Wow. Look at that. That's the second time that's happened. This is why this is more of a test stream. We're doing this kind of on a lower end severe weather threat day before I really get everything actually set up. Excuse me. So let's take a look at our velocity data. Again, some strong winds, especially on the southern end of this storm in Whitesburg and near Palmetto. That's looking like where the strongest winds are gonna be on this storm. Using our inspector here, we can take a look at these winds. Now this is scanning pretty high up into the atmosphere. So this isn't going to perfectly align with what's on the ground, but we are still seeing those values near 60 miles per hour on here. Let's activate our special weather statements too, because I do want to see. Okay, we've only got one down here. This is issued for max hail size of 1/4 of an inch and max wind gust of 50 miles per hour. Pea-sized hail and 40 to 50 mile per hour winds, frequent cloud to ground lightning. This is a radar indicated threat. And again, our severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is our severe thunderstorm warning. Again, this includes Bartow, Carroll, Chattooga, Cherokee, Clayton, Cobb, Coweta, Dade, DeKalb, Douglas, Fayette, Floyd, Fulton, Haralson, Heard, Meriwether, Paulding, Polk, Troup, and Walker counties. And once again, strongest winds do appear to be on the southern end of this storm at this time. I do want to check on something. Okay. So, okay. Is less than I thought. So we do have some power outages in Georgia. I will pull up the map for this. Alright, so this is our power outage map in Georgia. This is from poweroutage.us or poweroutage.com. We can see Floyd County. We have 1,921 customers out, or customers without power. Bartow 28, Paulding 1, Polk 185, Harrelson 100, 1 in Douglas, 1 in Fulton. Oop. Majority of these do seem to be associated with Georgia Power. Total in Georgia, 3,633 homes and businesses are without power. I did also notice that we have quite a few power outages in Alabama as these storms have been moving through. Most of these in Pickens County. We have 923 customers out. Fayette County, 617. Cullman County, 1,332. That's actually where the majority of these are. Jefferson County. Where is that at? 5,962. I wasn't even paying attention to this. This little sidebar right here. So Jefferson County has 5,962 customers without power, likely from these storms, because we did have some considerable severe thunderstorms move through Jefferson and Shelby counties earlier. Sounds like we're having some more rain coming down outside. So let's see if we can't get this pulled up on our weather camera. Alright, this is a live look at outside. Currently in northwestern Georgia, we've got some heavy rainfall and frequent lightning. But the okay. Oh. That went away, apologies. I do want to figure out why this is saying okay. Maybe this will fix it. Sorry, I've been having some issues with our little alerts. Alert counter down there. I did just update it so that it is hopefully probably fixed. Oh wow, we're only down to a single severe thunderstorm warning and our severe thunderstorm watch. honestly, doesn't look like too much is really happening. At least right now, we still have our severe thunderstorm warning in effect for the next 11 minutes. This is in effect until 10:45 Eastern Daylight Time. I do want to take a look at see if they've updated our SPC outlooks for today. Oh. Okay, they have not. All right, so okay, this has not updated our severe thunderstorm watch for some reason, but here, these are all of our active alerts right now. Pink polygons here is the severe thunderstorm watch, which expires in 23 minutes. We have our severe thunderstorm warning. This expires in 8 minutes. This is our current look at the severe thunderstorm watch. They did kind of do this weird little like slice through Alabama that's doesn't have any watches or anything. It's kind of odd, but I'm sure they will continue removing some of these areas from the severe thunderstorm watch here in a little bit. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen any flash flood warnings. No special weather statements for this storm, even though it has begun to move out of its polygon just by a little bit, though. All right, we are getting a new radar scan in just now. Also, new velocity scan coming in right now. The wind does look like it's kind of letting up here. They haven't issued a special weather statement or anything on this storm, but we are seeing a little bit of weakening, at least from the radar's perspective, on these winds, only around 40 to 50 miles per hour, rather than the 60 miles per hour that we were seeing earlier. Okay, not sure what happened there. It is saying that there's an error in this, but it looks like it works, so we're just gonna keep going. That was probably, unless that was our radar data just going down. Nope, never mind. Looks good. Let's take a look at our flash flood warning over here in Birmingham. I am a little bit curious about this. Still radar indicated. Basically the same as before. Expecting around 3 to 4 inches of rain. Saying flash flooding is already occurring. And in effect until 11:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, which is 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here's a live look once again at... Oh. Okay, we're good. Just had to buffer for a second. It says a live look outside at rainfall currently. If we turn the light off, you can really see... You actually can't see the rain anymore. But the... Wait, what? Okay, those are not stars. Those little white dots, those are not stars. But we were able to see some lightning earlier. Doesn't look like we're gonna be... Doesn't look like there's too much lightning happening anymore. As I'm saying that, I'm noticing that the majority of our lightning is on these storms here. Oh. Okay. That should have played a sound. I don't know why it didn't. But you know what? I really don't know why that didn't. Let's do this. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. They're continuing the severe thunderstorm warning. For Paulding, Carroll, Cobb, Douglas, Coweta, and Fulton counties. And you can see that at the bottom of the screen right now. Our severe thunderstorm watch is still in effect. Expires in 17 minutes at 11:45. 11:45. Why did I say 11:45? I meant 11 o'clock. Time is right. Time right now is 10:45, so I was getting those mixed up. You know what? I am gonna actually restart our move over to our camera. Turn the light back on. You can see we've still got some rain coming down right now. Oh, a little bit of lightning too. And let's go ahead and give this a refresh. All right, awesome. The second I started up, it's giving me an error, so we're just gonna we'll try that again. Now nothing happened. So for some reason, our thunderstorm watch on this has still not. Oh, okay. Well, it is 10:45, and that severe thunderstorm warning has now expired. Still got that flash flood warning in effect. That's going to be the only warning in effect at this time, except for our severe thunderstorm watch. And again, what you see here is actually not our current severe thunderstorm watch. Let me pull up the actual map for this, because they have gotten rid of a few areas. So got rid of a lot of areas in Alabama. Georgia still have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for Carroll, Clayton, Cobb, Coweta, DeKalb, Douglas, Phaeton, Fulton, Heard, Meriwether, Paulding, and Troup counties. This special weather statement here, I do want to turn on our radar on our separate application, and we aren't going to be able to see as much on here, but this is a current look at, move this over here and I'll just enable our special weather statement. So they did issue a special weather statement. The National Weather Service in Peachtree City issued a special weather statement for the storm that was previously severe warned, but it has now dropped below severe thunderstorm warning criteria. But we do have maximum wind gusts, and this is what I was saying earlier. So what I was kind of pointing out, how the winds have weakened on this storm, and it is now warned for 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts and a quarter-inch hail, or pea-sized hail. I think, yeah, 40 to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, pea-sized hail, and frequent cloud-to-ground lightning. Expect minor damage to tree limbs and blowing around of light unsecured objects. Locations within this special weather statement include Newnan, Fayetteville, Jonesboro, Greenville, City of South Fulton, Peachtree City, East Point, Stockbridge, Union City, Forest Park, Riverdale, College Park, Fairburn, Tyrone, Morrow, not sure how you pronounce that, Lovejoy, Palmetto, Sonoya, Hogansville, and Grantville. So seek shelter if you are in this light blue polygon here. Once again, this is a look at our live Skycam. You can see the rain has let up. It's just kind of a light drizzle now. And if I turn off the light, we still do have some clouds in the area. let me... see if I... no. Oop. All right. And also, this is a look at our... I'm actually going to refresh this real quick. So look at our power outage map in Alabama. Now sitting at 16,164 customers without power in Alabama. And if we go here in Georgia, only 3,408 customers without power. About a third, actually over a third of this, actually over half, coming from Floyd County, which that is this one right here, with 1,879 customers without power. Catoosa, 829 customers without power. Polk, 184. Fulton, 133. Harrelson, 108. Walker, 61. Gordon, 54. Bartow, 28. This is our full list right here. All right, never mind. This is from poweroutage.com. So another look at our sky cam right now. Again, just a light drizzle and sun. Some wind. Taking another look here at our live scan radar. I do actually want to zoom out, give us the national view here. Again, this is the radar loop over the past few hours. And let me actually increase this to about 6 hours, because I just want to show the whole evolution of this storm system that we've had move through the southeast today. See, all the red polygons are tornado warnings that were issued earlier. And if I pause this and I scrub back a little bit, we can see this tornado warning that got issued up here in Mississippi. You can see kind of the evolution of this as it tracked through. And oh, wow, oh, I just missed it. There was a very bright lightning strike on our camera. Man, I wish I had gotten that. You can see another tornado warning that was issued. Actually, this was issued south of the severe thunderstorm warning. Just for a little sliver of southern Mississippi. It's a very, very long warning. But it did not last very long. And then there was this considerable severe thunderstorm warning. This was for 2-inch hail. And a tornado warning was issued earlier. You can see kind of the evolution of that. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't believe we had any confirmed tornado warnings today. I believe these are all radar indicated, at least over the past 6 hours. You can see we did have a brief tornado warning go out in Alabama, and I believe we had another... okay, never mind, we didn't. But there was that very brief tornado warning issued in Alabama. And you can see these considerable severe thunderstorm warnings that were giving us all those power outages that we saw on the map earlier. These were warned for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And going back to our live scan radar from the National Weather Service in Peachtree City. Again, max wind gust of 50 miles per hour and max hail size of quarter inch or about pea-sized hail associated with this special weather statement that has been issued. All right, and our severe thunderstorm warning is still set to expire at to expire in 3 minutes. All right. Well, looks like our severe threat is winding down for today. So we're going to be ending stream here soon, although I do want to cover the threat for severe weather tomorrow. Actually, sorry, not tomorrow. I think it's, when is it? Because we do have a threat for severe weather, but that is for areas in Texas and, wow, all the way up into Michigan. But that is not something that we are going to be covering here because we only have a general thunderstorm risk for that day. However, we do have not as much of a risk as we had today. We do have a marginal risk. This is a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather and just a little bit of a slight risk. This is a level 2 out of 5 up here in extreme northwestern Georgia. And I mean, that's such a small amount that, you know, I'm not really gonna say that we have a slight risk, but I do want to keep a close eye on this, just to see how things develop And I don't believe we have any more extended outlooks, do we? Okay, we do not. This is our latest outlook. This is for... This is for Wednesday on the 11th. So, expect some severe thunderstorms could be rolling through northwestern Georgia late into the night on Wednesday. This is again a marginal risk, and then just a general thunderstorms risk. It's actually like cuts right through Atlanta, so southeast of Atlanta, general thunderstorms risk, and then we have a marginal risk for everyone northwest of Atlanta. And let's see if I don't think I'm going to do that right now. So, taking one last look at our live radar. This is our live scan radar currently. Again, special weather statement in effect until 11:15. This is in effect for 15 more minutes. And with pea-sized hail and 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gust and frequent cloud-to-ground lightning associated with this storm here. So if you are in this light blue polygon here, consider seeking shelter in a sturdy building. But that about wraps it up. Don't think I've got much else to cover. And as the severe threat winds down for tonight, matter of fact, that severe thunderstorm watch has expired completely. So, severe thunderstorm watch no longer in effect. I'm sure we have a mesoscale discussion in effect. Oh, we don't. Yes, we do. And it's just for heavy rainfall in Alabama and Mississippi. So, all right, that was the severe weather coverage for March 9th of 2026. I do hope to do a lot more of these streams in the future, and probably actually more organized. This is more of a test stream that I wanted to run tonight while we did have somewhat of a severe weather threat. But yeah, gonna start ending stream, gonna be shutting down stream here. Thank you to everyone that tuned in, and I'll see y'all in the next live stream.